Have you ever wondered what a baby kangaroo is called? Well, you're in for a treat because today we're diving deep into the adorable world of kangaroo babies. And, spoiler alert, they're called joeys. But why joeys? And what makes these little guys so incredibly special? Stick around because we're about to uncover some of the most fascinating facts about these tiny marsupials. First off, let's get the name out of the way. The term joey isn't exclusive to kangaroos. It's actually a general term used for the young of most marsupials, like wallabies, koalas, opossums, and even wombats. The origin of the word is a bit of a mystery, but one popular theory is that it comes from an Australian Aboriginal language, meaning small animal. How fitting is that? So, next time you see a tiny creature peeking out of a pouch, you can confidently say, "Look, it's a joey." Now, let's talk about the journey of a joey, because it is truly one of nature's most incredible stories. When a joey is born, it's unbelievably tiny. Imagine something the size of a jelly bean. That's right. A single jelly bean. It's born blind, hairless, and with only its front legs developed enough to do anything. And what it needs to do is a monumental task for something so small. Right after birth, this minuscule joey has to make an epic journey. It crawls all on its own, from the birth canal through its mother's thick fur, all the way up to her pouch. This journey can take about 3 to 5 minutes, which might not sound like long, but for a creature that small, it's like a human baby climbing Mount Everest. The mother kangaroo doesn't really help either. She might lick a path in her fur, but the joey does all the work, guided purely by instinct. It's an incredible display of determination from the moment it enters the world. Once inside the pouch, the joey's real development begins. The pouch is not just a convenient carrying bag, it's a perfectly designed external womb. It's warm, safe, and most importantly, it contains the source of all life for the joey, the teats. The joey latches onto one of the teats, which then swells in its mouth, locking it firmly in place. This ensures it won't accidentally fall off while the mother is hopping around. For the next several months, this is the joey's entire world. Inside the pouch, the joey grows and develops at an amazing rate. It will stay latched to that teat continuously for about 2 months. The mother's milk is a superfood that changes its composition as the joey grows, providing exactly the right nutrients it needs at each stage of development. Initially, it's rich in carbohydrates, and later it becomes higher in fat to support the joey's rapid growth. What's even more mind-blowing is that a mother kangaroo can have multiple joeys at different stages of development at the same time. She can have one older joey that's starting to explore outside the pouch, a younger one permanently attached to a teat inside, and even a tiny embryo in a state of suspended development, waiting for the pouch to become available. She can produce 2 different kinds of milk from 2 different teats simultaneously to feed her to different aged joeys. It's like a multitasking marvel of motherhood. After about 4 to 5 months, the joey has grown hair, its eyes have opened, and it's starting to look like a miniature kangaroo. This is when it starts peeking its head out of the pouch for the first time, taking in the sights and sounds of the world. Imagine that view. Seeing the Australian outback from the comfort and safety of Mum's pouch must be pretty cool. Around 6 to 8 months of age, the joey gets brave enough to take its first hops outside. These early adventures are usually short and clumsy. The little joey will explore its surroundings, nibble on some grass, and then quickly hop back into the pouch at the first sign of danger or just when it gets tired. The bond between the mother and joey is incredibly strong, and she's always watchful, ready to protect her little one. Getting back into the pouch can be quite a comical sight. The joey often dives in headfirst, leaving its gangly legs and tail sticking out for a moment before it manages to wriggle itself into a comfortable position. It's not always a graceful maneuver, but it gets the job done. The pouch is also surprisingly elastic and muscular, allowing the mother to tighten it to keep the joey secure, even when she's bounding along at high speeds. The joey will continue to use the pouch for milk and safety for several more months. Even when it gets quite large, almost too big for the pouch, it will still try to stick its head in for a drink. This can look pretty hilarious, with a large joey's head buried in the pouch while its body is outside. It will finally be weaned and become fully independent at around 1 year to 18 months old, depending on the species of kangaroo. And let's not forget about the pouch itself. The mother kangaroo keeps it meticulously clean. She uses her long snout and paws to clean it out regularly, making sure it's a hygienic environment for her baby. It's a full-service nursery, complete with a constant food supply and housekeeping. So, from a tiny jelly bean-sized creature on a perilous journey to a clumsy, curious youngster exploring the world, the life of a joey is nothing short of extraordinary. They are a testament to the wonders of marsupial reproduction and the incredible strength of a mother's love and care. It's amazing to think about the complex biology and instinctive behaviors that all have to align perfectly for a joey to survive and thrive. The pouch, the specialized milk, the mother's ability to support multiple offspring a system that has been perfected over millions of years of evolution. The next time you hear the word joey, I hope you'll remember this incredible story. It's not just a cute name for a baby kangaroo. It's a name that represents resilience, incredible growth, and one of the most unique and fascinating childhoods in the entire animal kingdom. From that first blind crawl to those first wobbly hops, every step of a joey's life is a chapter in an amazing adventure. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of joeys. I hope you found it as fascinating as I do. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing animal facts. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. See you in the next one.